God says, it's an emergency. I order you to open this message. God has been trying to reach you. A secret courier is coming to your house. Open it immediately. Listen closely. Don't scroll. Don't look away. This is the moment everything could change. Something urgent is reaching out to you, and it's not just any call. It's not a coincidence that you're hearing this right now. God Himself has sent this word for you, and He is commanding you to pay attention. This is not a whisper. It's not a gentle nudge. It is a divine alarm sounding in the middle of the storm you've been silently drowning in. Please do not ignore this. If you skip this or turn away now, you might miss the breakthrough that heaven has been preparing for you. You might lose what you've been praying for. You might close the door on a miracle. Please comment, Amen, if you can feel this pulling on your spirit. Something holy is reaching into your life right now. What you're hearing is not ordinary. When I say it's an emergency, I mean God has seen the enemy gathering around your life. He has seen what others cannot see. He has heard the things spoken in secret about you, and He has watched as the weight on your shoulders grew heavier. And now He is sending a secret courier. A heavenly messenger is on the way to your door. Not a figure of speech, not a fantasy. A divine intervention is approaching your life, and the moment you open that spiritual door, everything will begin to shift. But you must be awake. You must be ready. And you must take this seriously. This secret courier is carrying something priceless. It's not a letter. It's not just words. It's an answer. It's a rescue. It's a release from the trap the enemy set around your feet. You've been praying for God to do something, and now He is moving. But here's what you must understand. When heaven sends an answer, it doesn't always come dressed in light. It may look like pain. It may come through pressure. It may arrive through a disruption you didn't expect. But it is your rescue. And that's why God is saying, open it immediately. Don't delay. Don't hesitate. Don't let doubt or fear close your hands around the very thing He's sent to save you. Please like this video if your heart is open to what God is doing right now. Just once is enough, but it may be the sign your spirit needs to step fully into this moment. This is God's voice calling through the noise. You've been distracted, discouraged, doubting your worth. But even in your lowest hour you were seen. Heaven has been watching. Angels have been surrounding you even when you couldn't feel them. There were battles you didn't even know about that were won on your behalf. You've cried and begged for confirmation. You've asked for a sign. This is it. This is your moment. Don't miss it. What is in that courier's hands is not small. It's a spiritual key. A door in your life that's been sealed shut is about to be opened. You felt stuck for months, maybe even years. But this is not your end. This is your pivot. God's order to you isn't just a warning, it's a rescue mission. He's trying to get something to you before the next attack hits. The blessing that is coming isn't just for comfort. It's for protection. It's to shield you from what the enemy has planned. If you ignore this, you risk stepping outside of that protection. But if you open your heart and obey, you will step into divine covering. Comment 1111 if you believe that divine protection is wrapping around your life right now. The pain you've been carrying has not gone unnoticed. The nights where you questioned everything, even your own faith, were not wasted. God was still present. In the silence, in the loneliness, in the betrayal, He never left. And now He's moving again. You are not being punished. You are being redirected. You are being positioned for something so much greater than you expected. The secret courier doesn't just carry a message, it carries a shift, a realignment, a heavenly redirection that will make sense in time, even if it confuses you right now. When God says, open it immediately, He means open your eyes, open your spirit, open your hands to receive. Because too many times, His people have missed their miracle while waiting for a more glamorous package. You've expected God to speak a certain way, but He's been moving in the stillness. You've looked for flashes of light, but He's been working in the shadows. And now He's sending this through a voice you didn't expect, at a time you didn't plan for, in a way that only He could orchestrate. You may feel ordinary, unworthy even. But hear me, God does not call the qualified. He qualifies the called. You are not listening to this by accident. You are chosen. You are set apart. You are not forgotten, and you are not too far gone. There's a reason the enemy fought you so hard this year. There's a reason things seemed to collapse just as they were about to rise. The Courier is bringing restoration, but you have to open the door. If you leave it shut in fear, if you brush this off as just another voice online, you may miss the rescue that was designed exactly for you. Heaven is on your side. God is not late. He is exact. His timing is divine. And this right now is that moment. Do not waste it. Get ready. Stand firm. Begin to prepare your heart, your mind, and your home, because something is coming, and it is holy, it is heavy, it is heaven sent. God is reaching into your life with authority. He is not asking, He is commanding. Open this, receive this, step into the calling you tried to run from. The secret courier is on the way. There's a knock happening in the spirit. You may not hear it with your ears, but your soul feels it. You've been feeling that strange tension lately, like something is shifting, but you can't explain why. That's not your imagination. That's the move of God already starting. The courier is almost at your door. That means now is the time to prepare. Now is the time to let go of what you've been holding on to so tightly. Some of the things that once felt like blessings are now burdens. God is clearing the space. He is removing the clutter. He is preparing you to hold something much heavier, something holy. Please comment 222 if you trust that something holy is coming into your life. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. What the enemy tried to use to destroy you is going to become the very thing God uses to elevate you. He is not just saving you from something, He is saving you for something. You were created for this exact season. There's a reason your prayers didn't get answered the way you wanted them to. There's a reason some doors didn't open. God was protecting you from getting ahead of His timing. Because when this courier arrives, it won't be a temporary blessing. It won't be a fleeting moment. It will be something that changes the course of your entire life. But you must let go of the lies. The lie that you're not enough. The lie that you've messed up too many times. The lie that nothing good ever lasts. None of that came from God. Those are the voices of fear trying to crowd out the sound of truth. And here is the truth. You are loved. You are covered. You are chosen. You are protected. You are not walking through this life alone. The presence of God has never left your side, not for 1 second. Even when you turned away, He stayed. Even when you ran, He followed. And now, He's calling you back to Him louder than before. The message He is sending you through this secret courier is filled with promises, real promises, not just hope for the future, but healing for the pain you carry right now. It includes the peace you've been longing for in the middle of all your chaos. It carries the answers you didn't know how to ask for. But here's the thing, when God sends a message, it doesn't always come how we expect. Sometimes it shows up in correction, sometimes in a disruption, sometimes through something we thought we lost. But in every case, it's filled with mercy. You are being rescued from the version of yourself that settled for less. God is pulling you out of survival mode. You weren't made to barely make it. You were made to thrive. And even though the road here has been long, He is about to redeem the time you thought was wasted. Nothing is wasted in His hands. Even the heartbreak, even the failure, even the missed opportunities, He can use all of it. But you must trust Him enough to receive what's being delivered to you. This is your burning bush moment. God is speaking. He's not asking you to be perfect. He's asking you to be willing, to say yes when it makes no sense, to open the door even when you're afraid of what's on the other side. Faith isn't always about feeling strong. Sometimes faith is simply saying, God, I don't understand this, but I'll follow anyway. And when you walk like that, when you say yes, even through trembling hands, heaven moves on your behalf. Comment 333 to declare your faith, even if it's small like a mustard seed. You need to know this too. The enemy is terrified of what's inside this courier's hands. That's why the attacks have increased. That's why your thoughts have been louder, your anxiety heavier. But the devil does not get the final word. The blood of Jesus still speaks louder. His mercy still stretches further. His promises still hold true, and His power, it's still unmatched. You are not defenseless. You are not abandoned. God's armies are surrounding you now. His angels are watching over your steps. That's why this message is reaching you now, because the time is urgent. You are not too late. You are not too far behind. The God who created time is not limited by it. The same God who split the sea, who brought fire from the sky, who raised the dead is now bringing breakthrough into your life. Not because you earned it, but because He loves you. His love is relentless. It chases you even when you've given up on yourself. It pulls you from the pit, not just to save you, but to send you. Because make no mistake, this isn't just about saving you, it's about awakening you. There is something in you that hell has tried to silence, a purpose, a calling, a voice that carries power. And once you open the courier's message, once you receive what God is delivering, that purpose will begin to burn again. You will remember who you really are. You'll stop shrinking yourself to fit into places God never called you to. You'll stop running back to people who were never meant to walk with you into your promise. And you'll rise. You are about to step into a season where the things that once broke you will no longer touch you. You are being upgraded in the spirit, promoted in heaven's courts. And the pain you endured will soon make sense in the light of what God is about to do through you. But you must not miss the timing. This is not the moment to be passive. This is not the hour to delay. You must be fully awake, fully willing, fully open. You've been standing in the middle of spiritual warfare, and maybe you didn't even know it. That's why everything has felt so strange, so heavy, so confusing. You've had moments lately where you couldn't even explain what was wrong. You just felt the weight of something unseen pressing against your heart. That pressure isn't random. It's not just anxiety. That's the tension between heaven's rescue and hell's resistance. The courier is close and hell is panicking, because once you open what God has sent, the chains that held you for years will break in an instant. You've been begging God for a sign that He's still with you. You've been looking for some kind of proof that He hasn't forgotten you. And now He's sending it. Not in thunder, not in fire, but in this whisper, this moment. because he wants you to know, truly know, that he's never left, not even for a second. You are not alone in this battle. His hand is still on you. His spirit is still within you. His mercy is still chasing you, even now. Please comment 555 if you believe this is the hour where the chain breaks. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. When Jesus was in the boat during the storm, the disciples panicked because they didn't recognize the power that was already with them. That's how many of us live. We cry out for help, not realizing the help is already in the boat, but God is waking you up to his presence right now. You're not waiting for him to show up. He's already there. And what's coming through this courier will make that clearer than ever before. You will not have to force this. You will not have to beg. You will not have to chase people for what God is sending straight to you. And let me tell you this, the delay was not a denial. The wait was not wasted. Every second, every setback, every disappointment was shaping you to carry what's on the way. You had to grow stronger. You had to be emptied out. You had to let go of things that were never meant to last, because what God is sending now is weighty, and it requires a heart that's ready. That's why the refining felt so brutal. You were being prepared for glory. You were being made into someone who could handle the fire without burning out. This is your appointed time, not a moment too late, not a step too early, right on time. And you don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to feel brave. You just need to open your eyes, open your ears, open your heart. What's being delivered to you will make the last season make sense. God wastes nothing. What felt like loss was really positioning. What looked like rejection was actually protection. And what felt like silence was preparation. There are things breaking off your life even now. Generational patterns that have clung to your family for decades are being torn down. Cycles of fear, failure, poverty, and heartbreak are being dismantled. God is rewriting your story from this moment forward, but it starts with your response. Heaven is waiting on your yes. The courier is knocking, but only you can open the door. You've been trusted with this word. Not everyone receives something this specific, this timely, this direct. That's how you know it's real. That's how you know it's for you. Because God is a personal God. He doesn't deal in randomness. He speaks to his children with clarity. And this right here, this is clarity. This is that breath of fresh wind that reminds you you're not forgotten. You're not invisible. You're not too late. Please comment 1212 to receive this divine appointment. This is more than a breakthrough. It's a realignment. Your name has been spoken in heavenly places. Your future has been marked by the hand of God. You are moving into a season where favor will find you, where doors you didn't even knock on will swing open, where peace will rule, where anxiety once controlled you. And it won't be because of what you did. It will be because of who your Father is, because he is faithful, because he is good, because he finishes what he starts. You're going to look back on this moment and realize it was the turning point. The hour the fog began to lift, the night the fear started to break, the day you stopped apologizing for being chosen, because you are chosen. Not by people, not by systems, but by God himself. You were picked out of the crowd, Heaven saw your pain, your potential, and your purpose, and still said yes, so hold on. Don't let the weight of this moment make you forget who carries it with you. God is not asking you to do this alone. He's inviting you to partner with what He's already begun. He's doing the heavy lifting. He's preparing the way. He's covering the gaps. All He needs from you is your surrender. Do not be afraid. That's what the angel said to Mary when she was told she would carry the impossible. And God is saying it to you now. Do not be afraid to carry what's coming. Do not be afraid to walk through the new door. Do not be afraid to let go of what's familiar. The next part of your life requires your courage. It requires your trust. It requires your yes. And so I'll say it once more, open the door. The courier is not just bringing a word, it's carrying restoration, renewal, redirection. It's carrying the kind of peace you forgot existed, the kind of love that heals deep wounds, the kind of purpose that makes even your past pain worth it. God is not playing with your heart. He is answering your cries. This isn't about hype. It's not about emotion. This is holy. And the weight you feel right now, the stirring in your chest, the tightness in your gut, that's not fear. That's your spirit recognizing a divine shift. When God begins to move, something inside you always knows. Even when you try to explain it away, even when your logic tries to reason it out. There's something about this that grabs you deeper than words can say. That's the voice of God calling you to attention. You were made for more than survival. You've been stuck in cycles for so long that you started thinking that's all life would ever be. But that's not what God planned. He didn't design you to just breathe and wait for relief. He created you to walk in purpose, to live under His covering, to step into blessings you didn't even think you deserved. And now, He's making it happen. The delivery is already en route. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of your readiness. Comment 777 if you believe what's on the way is greater than what you've lost. You don't need a sign in the sky to know this is real. You've already felt the shift. God has been speaking to your heart in quiet ways, soft nudges, timely moments, dreams you thought were random. They weren't. He's been setting the stage, and now He's moved into action. Heaven is no longer planning, it's executing. The courier is coming, the knock will be unmistakable, and when it comes, you need to move. No delay, no hesitation, no second guessing. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. This is sacred. The kind of sacred that makes mountains move and chains fall and demons tremble. The kind of sacred that heals generations and silences every lie spoken over your name. The kind of sacred that lifts you from the ashes and sets your feet on solid ground. God is not playing small in your life. You may feel weak, broken, unfinished, but He sees destiny where you see damage. He sees power where you see pain. And He is going to show you exactly what He meant when He called you chosen. Don't shrink back now. This is not the time to play it safe. The enemy would love for you to keep doubting, keep overthinking, keep waiting for the perfect moment. But God's saying the time is now, not next week, not when you feel ready, now. Heaven doesn't operate on comfort, it operates on obedience. And your yes in this moment will unlock things that years of striving never could. Please comment 999 if you are saying yes to what God is about to do in your life. Think about this. What if the battle you're in right now is just the proof that the blessing is real? What if the resistance is just confirmation that what's on the way is that important? The enemy doesn't waste energy attacking empty places. He targets the ones marked by heaven. And you've been marked. Covered, protected, even when it didn't feel like it. Even when you questioned everything. God never took his eyes off you. That's why you're still standing. That's why you're still breathing. That's why you're reading this right now. Because grace never left your side, and now grace is about to overflow. The delivery won't just fill a gap, it will overflow into areas of your life you forgot needed healing. It will reach your family, your children, your finances, your future. It will reach the parts of your heart that have been closed for so long. You forgot what joy feels like. You forgot what real peace tastes like. But God hasn't. He's sending it. It's already moving in your direction. But here's something else you need to know. What's coming isn't just for your comfort. It's for your calling. The breakthrough isn't just to make life easier. It's to bring you into alignment. God's not just fixing what's broken. He's positioning you to carry something for others. Your pain will become someone else's breakthrough. Your survival story will become someone else's rescue map. But you must say yes. You must open the door when the knock comes. You won't have to force it. The courier will come at the exact right time. But when it does, don't freeze. Don't get stuck in your head. Just receive it. Receive what God is giving you, even if it comes in a way you didn't expect. Even if it feels unfamiliar. God's ways are higher. His plans are bigger. His timing is perfect. And his love for you is deeper than you could ever imagine. This is the kind of moment where destinies shift, where old wounds close for good, where heaven reaches down and makes everything align in a single breath. You've waited long enough. You've fought hard. You've cried enough tears. And now it's your turn to see the goodness of God in the land of the living. No more delays. No more false starts, no more going in circles. The cycle ends here, the promise begins now. You're not who you used to be. Even if people still see you through an old lens, God sees what he planted in you. He sees the warrior, the worshipper, the vessel. He sees the purity of your heart through all the pain. And he's proud of you. Yes. You've kept walking when you could have given up. You've held on to faith with trembling hands. And now, heaven is responding. Open your hands, open your spirit, because what's coming is holy and it has your name on it. When the angel came to Gideon, Gideon didn't feel brave. He felt small, unworthy. But the angel didn't call him by how he felt. He called him by what God saw, mighty warrior. That's what God is calling you right now. Mighty, called, chosen. Don't let fear lie to you about what's inside you. God put something in you that hell can't handle. And this courier, this divine delivery, is confirmation that it's time to rise. The enemy knows what's about to happen. That's why he's tried to convince you you're too late, that you missed your chance, that you've messed up too much. But that voice is a lie. It always has been. You are not behind. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not too old or too young or too far gone. You are exactly where God needs you to be for this divine interruption to take place. The delivery is still on time. The promise is still active. Your story is still being written by the author of life. Please comment 1010 if you believe the author of your story is not finished with you yet. God sees what no one else can see. While others see flaws, he sees foundation. While they see mistakes, he sees momentum. He's not disappointed in your delays. He's not ashamed of your weakness. He is patient, he is kind, he is faithful. And his love for you isn't based on performance, it's rooted in his eternal nature. He loved you first, he chose you first, and he's still choosing you now. This delivery, this secret courier, is bringing more than answers. It's carrying a new beginning, a second wind for the parts of your soul that have been gasping for air. You don't even realize how tired you've been, because you've gotten used to surviving. But God is about to show you what peace feels like again, what clarity feels like, what rest feels like, not just for your body, but for your spirit. You've been watching others walk into their blessings and wondering if God skipped over you. He didn't. What he has for you is tailored for your life, for your calling, for your exact situation. It won't look like theirs because it's not meant to. This isn't a recycled promise, it's a fresh one, a specific one that has your fingerprints all over it. That's why the wait has felt so long, because heaven wasn't preparing something average, it was crafting something holy. Don't rush past this moment. Let it sink in. God has been pursuing you. He's been speaking to you in dreams, in delays, in that quiet longing you couldn't explain. And now he's speaking loud, direct, clear. It's time to open your eyes, open your hands, open your heart. Let him in again, not as a visitor, but as the ruler of every part of your life. Comment 1515. If you're ready to let God fully in again, no holding back. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds, but this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. There is something sacred in surrender, something powerful in saying, God, I don't understand, but I trust you. That's the door he's asking you to open right now. Not a physical one, but the one that leads straight into your spirit. Because when you open that door, everything changes. The fear starts to fall. The shame begins to melt. The confusion loses its grip. And peace, real peace, starts to pour in like light through a shattered wall. The courier is not just bringing an answer, it's bringing identity. Some of you have forgotten who you are. Life beat it out of you. People tried to define you. Trauma tried to reshape you. But God never changed his mind about you. You are still his. You are still called. And this moment is his reminder to your spirit. You belong to heaven, not to the pain that tried to claim you. There's a heavenly urgency behind this. This is not just another day, not just another word. This is a divine shift. You are standing at the edge of something sacred. And if you step forward in faith, you will see doors open that logic said should have stayed shut. You will walk through places you didn't even know existed. Not because you're lucky, but because you're loved by a God who opens impossible doors. It's not just about blessing, it's about transformation. God is not just giving you things, he's giving you strength, wisdom, authority. You are being prepared to carry what others can't. That's why the fire's been so hot. That's why the tests have been so intense, because he's building something eternal in you. And when you walk through this next door, it won't just be about what you gain, it will be about what you carry to others. You will become the answer to someone else's cry. You will become the light in someone else's night. But first you must open the door. There's been a war over your life. But today, God is declaring peace. He's placing his hand over your household, over your thoughts, over your future. The enemy will not have the final word. Depression will not have the final word. Fear will not have the final word. The blood of Jesus still speaks louder, and it's speaking over you right now, redeemed, restored, revived. This is your wake-up call. Not to make you afraid, but to shake you into remembering who you are. The reason the battle has been so fierce is because your destiny is so big. The reason the pain cuts so deep is because your purpose reaches so far. God is about to breathe life into what felt dead. Hope is about to rise where fear tried to live. And the knock you feel on your spirit right now, that's not just conviction, that's invitation. You may not feel ready, that's okay. You may even feel unsure if you can handle what's coming. That's normal. But hear this, God is not sending something into your life to crush you. He's sending it to complete you. You've been missing a piece, a promise, a direction, and He's been holding it until now, because this is the time where you can finally carry it the right way. You've been through the fire. You've learned how to hear His voice in the silence, and now He's entrusting you with something holy. Comment 1717 if you believe God is trusting you with something sacred. The next door that opens in your life won't be one you forced open. It won't be built on your efforts or your hustle. It will open because of grace, because of His perfect timing, and because you chose to say yes. The delivery isn't earned, it's given, but it requires obedience, the kind of obedience that doesn't wait to have all the answers, the kind that says, even if I'm afraid, I'll follow. Even if it doesn't make sense, I'll trust. This is God whispering directly to your soul. I have not forgotten you. You are not invisible to heaven. You are not just a face in the crowd. Your life matters, your struggle is seen, and your breakthrough has been scheduled. There are prayers you thought went unheard, but not a single word has been lost. God remembers every cry, every whisper, every breath of hope, and the courier is carrying the response. But be ready, it might come wrapped in unfamiliar paper. Sometimes the most sacred answers show up disguised as discomfort. The courier may come through an ending, a hard conversation, a step of faith you've been avoiding. But do not turn away. Do not dismiss the door just because it doesn't look like what you expected. God is too wise to be predictable. He is too intentional to be random. Please comment Amen if your spirit is saying yes to God's timing, even when it's unfamiliar. He's shifting things behind the scenes right now, aligning people, timing, resources, and spaces. What felt impossible is being arranged. What looked out of reach is being brought near. You don't have to chase it. What's meant for you is coming directly to your life, carried by a hand the enemy cannot block. This is not about effort, it's about surrender, about faith that walks even when the path is foggy, about trust that believes even when the outcome is unclear. You are not forgotten, you are not overlooked. You are seen by a God who moves mountains for the sake of one obedient heart. That's what you are, a heart God can trust, a soul He's preserved. That's why you didn't break the way you thought you would. That's why you're still standing, because heaven refused to let your story end in the pit. You were made for the palace, and the journey might have been long, but the promise is still intact. He's not just sending comfort, He's sending clarity. You've been confused about what's next, what to let go of, where to place your feet. That confusion ends now. Because the moment you open the door, the light that enters will drive out every shadow of doubt. You will begin to see clearly again. You will begin to walk boldly again. You will begin to love deeply again without fear of losing what God gave you. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. The secret courier is not delayed. The delivery is right on schedule, and when it comes, it will come fast, like the sudden lifting of fog after a storm, like the moment a sunrise spills over the hills. You'll feel the shift in your spirit. You'll sense the breaking of what tried to hold you down, and you will rise, not because of anything you did, but because of who your Father is. This is a holy interruption. God is stepping in to stop the cycle, to end the wandering, to silence the torment. The wilderness season is coming to a close. The dry land is about to bloom. The lonely path is about to be filled with divine appointments. But this requires your full attention. You cannot afford to sleep through this moment. This is not just a new chapter. This is a whole new book. What's coming next is nothing like what has been. The weight you carried in the last season will not follow you into the next. The voices that shamed you will not be allowed access. The pain that defined you will lose its grip. You will walk lighter, freer, stronger, because this is what happens when heaven delivers. There's something sacred about the knock of God. It doesn't come to every house, it doesn't reach every heart, but it's come to yours. That alone should tell you how deeply you're loved. God didn't skip over you. He came for you, specifically, personally. He sent a courier, not just with an answer, but with a shift, a holy transformation that will touch every corner of your life. What's being delivered to your life is not light, it's weighty. Glory always is. This is not a cheap fix or a temporary patch. It is a sacred appointment, a divine placement of purpose into your hands. You have been chosen to carry something that can shift the atmosphere around you. And that is exactly why the enemy fought so hard to stop you. He didn't fight your present, he fought your future, but he lost. Comment 333 to declare your faith is rising above every fear. You might not feel strong, but that's never been a requirement. God doesn't use the qualified. He equips the willing, and if your hands are open, he will place into them something that will break generations of bondage. You were not chosen randomly. Your name was spoken in the heavens long before you were born. Your purpose was marked before your pain ever began. And now, God is reconnecting you to what was yours all along. This is what restoration looks like. It's not just getting back what you lost. It's getting back more than you knew you were missing. Some things are being returned to you that you didn't even know were stolen. Your peace, your confidence, your spiritual vision, your fire. The joy you buried so deep you forgot how it felt. It's all coming back. And when the courier arrives, it will come like a flood. But you must stay alert. The knock won't always be loud. Sometimes, the most important moments arrive in stillness. The Spirit of God doesn't always come with thunder. Sometimes he comes in a whisper that pierces the soul. And if you're too distracted, too rushed, too hardened, you'll miss it. You won't even realize that what you asked for was delivered right to your door, and you left it unopened. This is why he says, open it immediately. Not next week, not when you feel ready, now. There's an urgency in his voice because the timing matters. There are things on the other side of this, yes, that can only be accessed through obedience, not effort, not striving. Obedience. And the moment you say yes with your spirit, things start moving in your favor that were once locked tight. Please comment 1111 if you're ready to obey, even when it costs comfort. You've been walking around doors that never opened, thinking maybe you didn't pray enough or believe hard enough. But some of those doors were never meant to open. Because God didn't want to give you what was behind them, He wanted to give you something better. He shut those paths, not to hurt you, but to lead you to this one. The path that leads to your real destiny. The door where the courier is now waiting, and you know it. Deep down, your soul recognizes this moment. That's why your heart feels heavy and hopeful at the same time. That's why something inside you feels both nervous and excited. It's because this is not just another day. This is the day things start to turn. This is the hour that shifts your atmosphere. This is the moment that unlocks everything that's been waiting on your yes. You've been through enough to know the difference between counterfeit and real. You've been close enough to almost blessings to know what disappointment tastes like. But this isn't one of those moments. This is different. This is holy. You can feel it even now. God is near. Not distant, not hiding. Near. He's reaching for your heart, not to break it, but to fill it. The pain you've walked through was not wasted. Every tear sowed a seed. And now the harvest is arriving. But it's not just any harvest. It's the kind that overflows. The kind that presses down and pours into places that have been dry too long. You'll see it in relationships that start to heal, in clarity you haven't felt in years, in doors that open without you having to knock. But here's what must stay in your spirit. Don't miss it. Don't let distractions blind you to the sacred. Don't let past wounds make you suspicious of this blessing. Just because it feels unfamiliar doesn't mean it's unsafe. Sometimes the greatest gifts come wrapped in the things you once feared. And God is saying, will you trust me enough to open it, even if it doesn't look how you thought it would? He is still the God who sees, the God who hears, the God who rescues. And He is standing at the edge of your life right now saying, let me in, not for a visit, for a permanent change, for a new chapter, for the fulfillment of promises that go back generations. He's been faithful to your bloodline before you were ever born, and He's about to show you that again. There's fire in your future. Not the kind that burns you, but the kind that ignites you. Passion you thought was gone is going to wake back up. Dreams you thought were dead will breathe again. And purpose you couldn't even define will start to become clear. Because the courier doesn't just bring an answer, it brings alignment, it brings vision, it brings heaven's full intention for your life into focus. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. This is not the time to hesitate. It's the time to open the door, even with trembling hands. The moment you say yes, even in weakness, heaven rushes in. God doesn't need your perfection, He needs your surrender. The package was never going to be delivered based on your strength, it was always based on His grace. You don't need to rehearse your regrets. You don't need to bring up your failures or remind God of all the reasons you feel unworthy. He already knows, and still He chose you. Still He sent a word just for you. Still He appointed a time for you to receive what others only dream about. Not because you were perfect, but because you were willing. You may not have always done it right, but you stayed. You kept showing up, and God is going to honor that faithfulness. Comment 222 if you trust that your faithfulness hasn't gone unnoticed. When the angel came to deliver a message to Daniel, it was delayed because of a spiritual battle in the heavens. But from the moment Daniel prayed, the answer had already been released. And that's what's happening with you. The answer has already left heaven. It's just been delayed by opposition. But now the delay is over. The resistance has been broken, and the knock is real. It's not imagination, it's not emotional, it's the sound of breakthrough. What you're about to walk into is sacred territory. It's not just a blessing, it's a calling. It's not just comfort, it's commission. You are about to carry something that will break barriers, shift atmospheres, and lift others who are still stuck in the dark. You won't just be blessed, you'll become a blessing. You'll speak with power. You'll walk with peace. You'll stand in rooms you were once locked out of, not because of favor with man, but because of favor with God. This is what it means to be chosen. It means being trusted with what others aren't ready for. It means walking a narrow road. It means feeling the weight of glory on your life when no one else understands it. But now, that weight is turning into fire. What felt heavy will now feel holy. The same fire that once refined you will now burn through the chains that held others captive. You are not just a recipient, you are a carrier of His presence. Please comment, Amen, if you receive that you're called to carry His presence. God is not just giving you relief, He's giving you responsibility. This is not about feeling better for a day, it's about being positioned for a lifetime. A lifetime of walking in alignment. A lifetime of peace that doesn't shake when the winds blow. A lifetime of knowing who you are and who your Father is. No more being tossed by every wave. No more looking for validation from people who don't know your value. You will stand because God placed you on solid ground. And make no mistake, what's been sent to you isn't light. It's going to shift things in your home, in your family, in your finances, in your mind. What's coming will change conversations. It will open doors you didn't even have the strength to knock on, and it will shut doors that have drained you for too long. This is not a temporary moment, it's a divine shift, but it requires full attention. You can't halfway open this door. You can't peek out with one foot still in the past. You have to open all the way. Let go of the last season. Lay down the bitterness. Forgive the people who didn't see you. Release the moments you felt overlooked, because what's ahead is far greater than what's behind. And if your hands are full of what was, you won't have room for what will be. This is why God says, open it immediately. Delay creates distance. Hesitation invites confusion. But obedience swift, humble obedience unlocks the full release. Don't overthink this. Don't wait for 10 confirmations. God is speaking now. Heaven is knocking now. You don't need more proof. You just need to move. And when you do, things will break. Not slowly, suddenly. The pressure that's been building around your mind will lift. The fear that's been paralyzing your voice will fall. The weight on your chest that made it hard to breathe in peace will be gone. Because when the presence of God enters, nothing broken stays the same. When He moves, everything moves. You've prayed for change, you've asked for more. You've whispered in the dark that you can't take another day of the same pain. And heaven heard you. This delivery was already in motion before you even asked. God had already made a way out before you realized how trapped you were. That's how much He loves you. That's how closely He's been watching. And He didn't just send an answer, He sent the right one. Not what you thought you needed, but what your soul truly cried out for. You wanted peace? He's sending it. You needed provision? He's delivering it. You begged for healing? He's bringing it body, heart, and spirit. And it will all arrive when you open the door, not just with your words, but with your will, with your whole self surrendered. You might still feel afraid. That's okay. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the decision to move anyway. Heaven never needed you to be fearless, just willing. And right now, your willingness is enough. Your obedience is the key that unlocks the door. And what's behind it? Restoration, redemption, realignment, rest, all of it, and more. Things you haven't even thought to ask for. Things you don't even know you need, God knows. And He's already packed it all into the hands of the courier who's standing at the edge of your breakthrough. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer, now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. This is not something you can ignore. You can feel it, can't you? Deep down, in the part of your spirit that's still tender even after everything you've been through, you know this is different. This isn't like all the other noise. This isn't just another promise that fades when the day ends. This is the moment heaven has been preparing for, and now that it's here, you must choose what you will do with it. The truth is, you've already survived things that should have taken you out. You've walked through fire and still carry your faith. You've lost people, opportunities, seasons, and yet, here you are, still reaching, still hoping, still trusting that somehow God is going to come through, and now He is. But not in the way you expected, not in the form you imagined. He's not bringing something temporary. He's bringing something eternal, and it's already at your door. Comment 555 if you believe this is your moment to receive the eternal over the temporary. You didn't miss it. You haven't lost your chance. That lie that tells you it's too late, that voice is not from God. The delay was never denial, it was divine preparation. You were being refined so that when this door opened, you would be strong enough to walk through it and carry what's on the other side. If you had received this too early, it might have crushed you. But now, you're ready. You're stronger than you think, not because of what you've done, but because of what you've endured. You've been refined in the fire. You've been trained in the silence. You've learned to hear God's whisper even when the world was shouting. That's why this door is opening for you now. That's why the courier was sent with something sealed just for you. Heaven doesn't waste oil. God doesn't deliver purpose without first preparing the vessel. This isn't just about your life improving. This is about heaven's plan unfolding. God has plans for you, real ones, not just to get you by, but to position you where your voice matters, where your presence shifts atmospheres, where your hands heal and your words break chains. You weren't just saved to sit still. You were saved to walk in power. And that power is waking up in you again right now. Please comment 1212 if you receive that power is rising in you again. Don't look back. Don't compare this moment to past disappointments. Don't measure what's coming by what didn't happen before. God is not repeating your past. He's redeeming it. He's restoring years the locusts ate. He's bringing beauty from the ashes. And He's doing it now. Not someday, now. The knock on your heart isn't a warning of judgment, it's the invitation into your breakthrough. But you need to understand, the enemy will do everything to keep you from opening that door. He will flood your mind with reasons to stay safe. He'll whisper, what if it's not real? What if you're just getting your hopes up again? But faith was never meant to feel safe. Faith feels risky because it pulls you out of your own strength and drops you into God's. And that's exactly where you need to be. You've trusted your own strength long enough. You've tried to figure it out, tried to make it work, tried to carry it alone. But now God is saying, let me do it. Let me lift what you've been holding. Let me lead you into what you couldn't reach on your own. Let me take you where your plans could never go. But I can't do it if you keep the door shut. You must let go of the need to understand everything. You must be willing to walk by faith, not by sight. That's where the miracle happens. That's where the shift begins. Not in your comfort zone, but in the moment you say, God, even if I don't see how, I trust you. That's when chains fall. That's when miracles show up. That's when lives change. And make no mistake, your life is not the only one this will touch. When you open this door, it won't just be you that gets set free. Others will feel the ripple of your obedience, your family, your children, people who have never even heard your name. Your yes to God will shake more than just your world. It will echo into eternity. This is why the enemy has fought you so hard, because he knows what's inside of you. He's seen what happens when you say yes. He's watched what God put in you and tried to smother it before it could catch fire. But he failed. You're still here, still standing, still listening, still responding to the voice of God, even with battle scars across your heart. That is power. That is faith. That is the kind of spirit God trusts with destiny. This moment you're standing in, it's sacred. Don't treat it casually. Don't dismiss it. Don't scroll past it thinking there will be another one. This isn't just another day. This is a divine appointment. And if your heart is open, everything can change. This is your invitation to step into the kind of life that's not built on survival but on divine purpose. God says, I order you to open this message right now. Stop. Big alert. You will greatly regret it if you miss God right now. You have 5 seconds to open this message. Stop scrolling. This is not just another video. This is a divine interruption in your life. Heaven has leaned close to speak directly to you, and if you walk away now, you could miss the moment everything turns in your favor. Don't ignore this. Don't skip it. You are standing at a door that God Himself has opened. Miss it, and you'll miss what was meant to change everything. Watch this until the end, because what's coming is greater than what you've lost. Right now, comment Amen to affirm your heart is open. This is not an accident. I, the Lord your God, am speaking directly to you. I see how tired you are. I see what you've been holding in, what no one else knows. You have prayed through tears, waited in silence, trusted me when it made no sense. And now I have stepped in. This is your turning point. You think you stumbled upon this, but I ordered your steps. This moment is drenched in my glory and filled with what you've been crying out for. I've seen every battle you've faced, every door that slammed in your face, every betrayal that pierced deeper than words could ever describe. I saw you breaking but still believing. I saw you fighting spiritual darkness with the light of your faith. You never quit. Even when everything in you was screaming to walk away, something in your spirit kept whispering, God is not done with me. That whisper was me. That hope in the middle of your storm was my breath keeping you alive. I held you through nights you thought would kill you. I sustained you when you were running on empty. And now I've come to tell you that your obedience is about to be rewarded. What the enemy stole, I will restore. What they said you'd never recover from, I will use to elevate you. What they meant for evil, I am flipping for your good. But you must not miss this moment. My glory is here. My power is moving. You have 5 seconds to decide whether to shut this out or let me speak life into your weary soul. This is your hour of divine visitation. Comment 1111 if you believe this is your moment of alignment. I am the same God who split the sea, the same God who shut the mouths of lions. the same God who stood with 3 men in the fire and made it feel like paradise. And I am standing with you now. I am the one who spoke the universe into existence and still whispers your name with love. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not overlooked. You are chosen, marked, covered, and carried by me. You thought I was silent, but I was working behind the scenes. You thought I had forgotten you, but I was preparing something so deep, so wide, so beyond what you asked for that I had to hide it until the right time. And now it is time. You have arrived at the intersection of your obedience and my breakthrough. This is where things shift. This is where the chains fall. This is where the delay ends and the favor begins. You must understand what is happening right now. I'm not just giving you hope. I'm declaring a new chapter. A fresh wind is blowing. Your dry season is over. The wilderness you've been stuck in is about to produce fruit. This isn't just a blessing. This is a God-ordained turning point. Everything the enemy used to drain you, I will now use to promote you. Everything that tried to break you, I will use to build you. Everything that made you weak, I will use to water the seeds of glory I've planted in you. You've questioned me. That's okay. I can handle your doubts. But you never stopped praying, even if the prayers were whispered through pain. You never stopped believing, even when your faith felt weak. You never gave up. And because of that, I'm releasing a blessing that doesn't make sense to the natural eye. This blessing is not based on your perfection, it's based on your perseverance. This is the reward of those who do not grow weary in doing good. You are not behind. You are not late. You are exactly where I want you. Yes, I know what you've lost. I know how they hurt you. I know how unfair it's been. But I am the God who brings beauty from ashes. I am the one who takes what was meant to crush you and turns it into your crown. You will rise from this, not just to survive, but to shine. Your story will be one of glory. Your scars will become signs of victory. Your tears have watered the soil where miracles are about to grow. Do not let fear win. Do not let your past define you. Do not let the opinions of people silence what I'm speaking over your life. I have called you. I have chosen you. I have equipped you. What you're stepping into now, you won't have to fight for in the same way. The season of striving is shifting into a season of receiving. You will walk into rooms you never thought you'd enter. You will receive answers you forgot you even prayed for. Because when I move, nothing can stop me. This is not hype. This is holy. My presence is here. My angels are surrounding you even now. I've commanded them concerning you. You are protected. You are covered. Every plan of the enemy is being dismantled. Every curse spoken over you is being reversed. Every closed door is about to open with divine purpose. I've gone before you. I've made the crooked places straight. This is not the end. This is the beginning of your new. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Now hear me, don't look at what you see, look at what I said. My promises are not tied to your current surroundings, they are tied to my word, and my word never fails. Heaven is backing you up, the gates of hell will not prevail. The lies that tried to break you are being silenced. The heaviness is lifting, the fog is clearing. You will see clearly again, you will dream again, you will dance again. You've asked me when. You've asked me why. I heard every word. But more than that, I saw your faith in the middle of the confusion. That's what moved me. You didn't need to understand to stay faithful. You kept worshipping when it hurt. You lifted your hands while carrying a heart full of questions. That kind of trust draws heaven close. That kind of faith shifts the atmosphere. And now I've stepped into your situation. I'm not just sending help, I'm bringing healing, restoration, provision, and peace that passes all understanding. This is bigger than what you've prayed for. I'm not answering you according to your capacity, I'm answering you according to mine. I don't bless based on limits, I bless based on love. You are loved more than you can understand. Not because of what you've done, but because of who I am. I am the Lord who sees you. I know your name. I know your needs. I know how close you've come to giving up. And I am stepping in so you never have to feel that close to the edge again. You are not forgotten in the crowd. You are not one of many. You are one I created with purpose, precision, and a plan. Before you were formed in your mother's womb, I called you. Before you ever felt pain, I marked you for my glory. That ache in your chest, that longing for more, that restlessness in your spirit, it's me stirring the calling in you. This is not a breakdown. This is a birthing. I'm bringing you into something you've never seen before. Your name is being whispered in rooms you haven't entered yet. Doors are being unlocked that no man can shut. Comment 222. If you trust, this is from me and for you. You've looked around and thought everyone else was getting their blessing. Everyone else was moving forward. And it left you wondering if I skipped over you. I didn't skip you. I was saving you. Sometimes I delay to develop. Sometimes I withhold to protect. And sometimes I wait so that when it comes, it's not just good, it's perfect. That's what's coming. Not rushed, not halfway, but complete, full circle favor. The people who doubted you are about to watch me defend you. The ones who left you in the dark will have no choice but to see my light shining through you. I will prepare a table in the presence of your enemies, not to shame you, but to show them what I do for those who stay faithful. You don't have to prove them wrong. You don't have to fight for validation. I will speak for you. I will open the mouths that were closed when you were crying. I will expose what tried to destroy you. And I will do it in love, but with power. You've worried about time. You've wondered if you missed your moment. You've questioned if it's too late. But I am not bound by time. I created it, and I can redeem it. What you think you've lost in years, I can restore in days. I'm not giving you leftovers. I'm giving you a fresh outpouring, a divine release, a second wind. You won't just recover. You'll rise stronger, wiser, and more anointed than before. Don't mistake waiting for wasting. I've been building your endurance. I've been sharpening your discernment. I've been strengthening your spirit for what's coming. Because the blessing that's on its way requires maturity. It requires a deeper trust. And now that you've walked through the fire and didn't burn, now that you've endured the storm and didn't sink, now that you've waited in faith instead of walking away, it's your time. Heaven is declaring, well done. Earth is about to echo that reward. This is personal to me. You are not just another story. You are my child. I've walked with you in shadows no one saw. I've held you through heartbreaks no one knew about. You thought you were invisible, but I was watching you grow. You thought you were falling apart, but I was putting you back together in a new way. You are not behind. You are not disqualified. You are being positioned for something that can only be explained by one word, God. There is a reason the enemy tried so hard to distract you today. There's a reason you've been battling confusion, discouragement, weariness. It's because the enemy knows what's about to break open in your life. He senses it even when you can't see it. He's seen the angel armies I've released on your behalf. He's heard the sound of chains cracking. He knows you're closer than ever, so he's throwing everything he can at you to make you quit right before it happens. But I won't let him win. I've already won. I conquered death, hell, and the grave. I've already gone before you. I've already made a way. You just have to keep walking. Don't let the pressure trick you into quitting. Don't let the pain convince you it's over. This is the final stretch before the breakthrough. Push, pray, praise, because when I show up, I show out. What you're about to walk into is not just for you, it's for everyone connected to you. Your faith is unlocking blessings for your children, for your family, for generations after you. Your obedience is breaking generational cycles. Your persistence is building a legacy. This is not just a moment, it's a mantle. I've placed something heavy and holy on your life. That's why it's been hard. That's why the warfare has been intense. But it's also why the reward will be unlike anything you've seen. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You need to know this. The enemy didn't fight you because you were weak. He fought you because you are dangerous to his kingdom. He saw your potential. He saw your calling. He saw the mark of heaven on your life and tried everything to silence you, discourage you, distract you. But you didn't fall. You didn't stay down. You kept believing even when you had no reason to. And because of that, I'm lifting you now in a way that will silence every lie that was spoken over you. The people who misunderstood you will soon witness my favor surrounding you. They'll see the fruit of the faith you carried in private. You don't need revenge. You don't need to prove anything. I will make your name known for my glory. I will turn every wrong done to you into a stage for my justice. Don't waste your energy trying to explain yourself. Stay in my presence. I'll do more for you in one moment of favor than you could do in a lifetime of striving. Comment 333 to declare your faith right now. Listen to me. You don't need a big platform. You don't need all the answers. You don't need to have it all together. You just need me. I'm enough. I am your strength when you're tired. I am your peace when your thoughts race. I am your comfort when the world turns cold. Lean into me, not the noise. Trust my whispers, not their opinions. My voice brings life, peace, clarity. The world is loud, but I am steady. I will never mislead you. There's a reason you've been feeling pressure. Pressure comes before birth. You're in transition. Something new is forming. Don't panic. Don't run. What feels like chaos is actually my hand shaping something you can't yet see. Your prayers didn't go unanswered, they're unfolding. Every delay has a design. Every closed door was my protection. You wanted quick answers, but I wanted lasting peace. I know what's ahead, and I've prepared it for you carefully. Right now, while you're still waiting, I'm strengthening you. I'm expanding your capacity, because what I'm about to place in your hands will require a deeper level of faith, wisdom, and grace. You asked for more, and I heard you. But more also means greater responsibility, greater influence, greater strength to carry what's coming. So don't be discouraged by the stretching. It's preparing you. It's shaping you into the person who can handle what you once could only dream of. I know others overlooked you. They didn't see what I see. That's okay. I often hide my greatest treasures in unexpected places. I raise up the humble. I bless the quiet ones who serve in secret. You don't need the spotlight. You just need my anointing, and you have it. You carry it even when you don't feel it. You walk with power even when you feel weak, because my spirit lives in you, and nothing is more powerful than that. Some of you feel like you're surrounded by chaos. But let me remind you, peace is not the absence of trouble. It's my presence in the middle of it. You can be in the fire and still feel calm because I am with you. You can walk through the valley and not fear because my rod and my staff are comforting you. The storm does not get to control the outcome I do, and I'm not finished with your story. Your battle may be heavy, but so is your calling. That's why it's been hard. The enemy doesn't waste resources on people who are not a threat. You were born to shake the gates of hell. You were made to carry light into darkness. That's why the darkness tried to take you out so early. But it failed. You're still here. You're still breathing. And if you're still breathing, I'm not done. You may not feel strong right now. You may feel tired, discouraged, numb, but my strength is made perfect in your weakness. I'm not waiting for you to be perfect. I'm waiting for you to be available. Just say yes. Say yes even if you're scared. Say yes even if you don't have it all figured out. I will fill in the gaps. I will go before you. I will fight for you. All I need is your surrender. You're not broken beyond repair. You're not too far gone. You're not too late. I specialize in impossible situations. I love to take what the world calls damaged and turn it into something holy. I'm not after your performance. I'm after your heart. Just give me what you have, even if it's small. I'll take it, bless it, multiply it. That's what I did with 5 loaves and 2 fish. That's what I'll do with your life. This is your time to rise. This is the season where you stop apologizing for being chosen. You don't have to hide your fire anymore. You don't have to dim your light to fit in. I didn't call you to blend in. I called you to stand out. You are the salt of the earth. You are a city on a hill. You are my beloved, and I am not ashamed to call you mine. Comment 555 if you receive what I'm speaking over you. The chains are falling, the fear is breaking, the weight is lifting, not because of your strength, but because of my word. I am speaking life into dead places. I am breathing over dry bones. I am reviving what looked like it was over. The dreams you buried, dig them back up. The faith you lost, pick it up again. I am restoring what the enemy thought he destroyed. You were never fighting alone. Even when it looked like the odds were against you, I was in the room. When you were curled up on the floor with a heart that felt shattered, I was holding every piece. My angels were stationed around you. My spirit was breathing strength into your soul. You may not have felt me, but I was there. And now, I'm not just standing beside you, I'm lifting you higher than you've ever stood before. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. This is your season of recovery, not just to get back what you lost, but to be restored beyond what you imagined. The years the locusts devoured, I will return to you. The love you thought was gone forever, I will renew in greater form. The identity the world tried to strip away, I will re-establish in truth. You are not who they said you were. You are who I say you are, my child, my vessel, my beloved. You are walking into days of clarity. What confused you before will begin to make sense. What kept you awake at night will no longer have power over your mind. I'm giving you wisdom that is not from this world, discernment that will protect you from false doors and empty promises. I am aligning your path. You will know which way to go. You won't wander anymore. Your steps will be ordered and your soul will feel peace again. Comment 1212 if you believe peace is coming back to your life. Every moment of pain has a purpose. I don't waste suffering, I use it. What the enemy used to try to bury you, I'm using to build a deeper well inside of you. That's why your heart feels deeper now. That's why you feel things more than you used to. You've walked through fire, and your faith has been refined. Your tears have softened your spirit. Your breaking has made you sensitive to my presence in a way others don't understand. That sensitivity is a gift. You hear me clearer now. You recognize what's real and what's fake. You're learning to wait for my voice before you move. That's spiritual maturity. That's growth. You've outgrown things that used to distract you. You've lost the appetite for people and places that once kept you stuck, and that's good. I've been pruning you, not to punish you, but to prepare you, so that what's ahead of you won't be ruined by what used to chain you. You are not going backward. I have already set the future in motion. It's filled with things your eyes haven't seen and your ears haven't heard. I'm not repeating the past, I'm rewriting your future. You don't need to fear what's next. You don't need to brace for disappointment. Lift your head, stand tall. Your Redeemer lives, and he's not only walking with you, he's leading you straight into divine restoration. There are blessings with your name on them. You don't need to compete. You don't need to manipulate. You don't need to rush. What is meant for you will not miss you. I have not forgotten the quiet seeds you planted in faith, the moments you gave without recognition, the prayers you whispered with no spotlight. I saw all of it, and I have stored up blessings that are about to pour out in waves. It's coming. Wait for it. Trust me, it's going to be beautiful. You've walked through rejection, but that rejection redirected you. It wasn't the end, it was a detour to my design. If they had stayed, they would have delayed you. If the door had opened, you would have settled. I shut what wasn't for you so that I could save space for what was. Stop questioning the loss. Start preparing for the overflow. You are stepping into rooms you didn't qualify for on paper, but were destined for by heaven. Comment 777 if you believe destiny is calling your name. What you've been through wasn't easy, but it was necessary. I know that's hard to hear, but it's the truth. Without the pain, you wouldn't have grown. Without the delay, you wouldn't have learned to lean on me. Without the loss, you wouldn't have discovered your true identity. I used it all. I wove it all into a masterpiece. What the enemy used to try to silence you has only made your voice stronger. Now I am giving you back your voice. The one shame tried to steal, the one guilt tried to muffle. You are not disqualified. You are not discredited. I am rewriting the narrative. You are not your past. You are not your failure. You are forgiven, covered, washed, clean. You are free to speak, free to lead, free to walk boldly in the calling I placed on you long before the battle ever began. You are not broken. You are being rebuilt. You are not forgotten. You are being brought forward. You are not small. You are significant. You are not overlooked. You are chosen. You are not done. You are just getting started. My glory will shine through your life, and it will cause others to come running back to me. I will use your story to remind others that I'm still working miracles. And yes, I said miracles. Not just healing for your body, but healing for your heart. Not just financial provision, but peace in your mind. Not just relationships being restored, but identities being redeemed. Expect it. Expect the supernatural. Expect favor that doesn't make sense. Expect me to show up in places where you least expect it. I'm not limited to buildings or rituals. I meet my children wherever they make room for me. You cried out for rescue, and I answered in ways you didn't recognize at first. But now the veil is lifting. You're beginning to see what I was doing all along. It wasn't punishment, it was preparation. You wanted comfort, but I was giving you calling. You asked for peace, and I was preparing you for purpose. Everything you've been through has brought you here to this moment of revelation, where your spirit begins to remember who you really are in me. You are not here by accident. You didn't stumble into this moment. I drew you in. I've been drawing you all your life through whispers, through dreams, through pain, through silence. Every detour still led to me. I was the voice that calmed you when you couldn't explain the storm. I was the nudge in your chest that told you not to give up. And now, I'm not just speaking, I'm doing. I'm about to release what you've been waiting for in secret. Comment 999 if you feel this is speaking directly to your heart. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The time you've spent in isolation was not a waste. I pulled you aside to realign you, to quiet the noise around you so you could hear me again. The silence that once felt like abandonment was really intimacy. I had to separate you from the things and people who were pulling you out of my will. You didn't understand it at the time, but I was pruning your life. And where there's pruning, there's about to be growth. Now that you've endured the pressing, the oil is coming. The anointing that will rest on your life in this season will be heavier than ever before. You'll walk in rooms and shift atmospheres without saying a word. You'll speak and healing will begin. You'll pray and things will break off people around you, not because of your strength, but because of mine flowing through you. This is not the time to shrink. This is the time to rise. I'm calling you deeper, not just into comfort, but into commission. You have a role to play in what I'm doing in the earth. You are not just here to survive, you are here to release light. You are a carrier of my presence. Wherever you go, I go with you. Stop underestimating what I've placed in you. Stop disqualifying yourself because of what you used to be. I use the willing, not the perfect. I've given you authority. You don't have to be intimidated by the darkness around you. I've already overcome it. You have the victory. Now walk like it. Speak like it. Worship like it. When you enter a place, the enemy should tremble because I am with you, and nothing formed against you will prosper. You are surrounded by angels. You are covered in grace. You are walking under open heaven, even when it doesn't feel like it yet. Some of you are about to see sudden shifts. Where there's been resistance, there will be release. Where there's been delay, there will be acceleration. Where there's been fear, there will be boldness. I'm not making small changes. I'm about to blow your mind. What I'm doing in your life won't just bless you. It will overflow into everyone around you. Your home will feel different. Your thoughts will feel lighter. Your spirit will feel stronger. And don't worry about how, that's my job. Your job is to believe. I've I've already gone ahead of you. I've already placed the right people in the right places. I've already scheduled divine appointments. You don't need to force anything. You just need to walk with me. I will give you the strength to take the next step and the next one after that. You won't have to guess. I will guide you with clarity, not confusion. Comment 1010. If you believe God is ordering your steps from this day forward, there's a fire I'm rekindling in you. It never fully went out, but life dimmed it. Disappointment dimmed it. Delay dimmed it. But I'm breathing on those embers now, and soon that fire will burn bright again. You'll wake up with purpose. You'll speak with passion. You'll worship without holding back. I'm reminding you of who you are, not who the world labeled you, not who the enemy tried to convince you to be, but who I made you to be. You are bold. You are pure. You are called. You are anointed. You are protected. You are chosen. You are rising, not in your own strength, but in mine. And nothing will be able to stop what I'm releasing over your life. The healing is already starting. The chains are already breaking. The weight is already lifting. What you feel right now isn't hype, it's holy. Don't let doubt talk you out of this. Don't let fear rob you of what's yours. This is not the time to sit back. This is the time to believe again, pray again, dream again, hope again. I'm in this, I'm all over it. You can't fail when you're walking in my will. You might fall, but I'll catch you. You might feel weak, but I'll strengthen you. You might not know how, but I always make a way. You've asked me for signs, and I've sent them. You've looked for confirmation, and I've spoken through people, through situations, through scripture. Now I'm speaking again. And this time, I want you to move with confidence. Not fear, not hesitation, but confidence in who I am and what I've already spoken over your life. You are stepping into days you prayed for. They are not in the distance, they're here. This next part of your life isn't going to look like the struggle you just came out of. You don't need to carry the mindset of a survivor anymore. Now, you'll walk like a child of the King. You'll speak with the confidence of someone who knows they are covered. You'll move with boldness, not fear. You'll stop waiting for the next battle and start expecting the next breakthrough. You won't live watching your back. You'll move forward with your eyes fixed on me. You've carried burdens that were never yours to carry. You've tried to hold up everything on your own. But that's not what I created you for. I created you to walk with me, not without me. You've done so much in your own strength, and now I'm inviting you into mine. My strength doesn't run out. My grace doesn't have limits. My power never weakens. You don't need to keep striving. You need to rest in me. Comment 1515 if you are ready to walk forward in God's strength, not your own. Some of you have been surrounded by people who only saw your past. They couldn't see who you were becoming because they were too busy judging who you used to be. Let them go. I didn't call them to understand you. I called you to follow me. Don't let their limited vision shrink your faith. I'm not finished writing your story. And what I'm about to do next will leave even your critics saying, that had to be God. They don't know the nights you stayed awake talking to me. They didn't see the tears you wiped while saying, Lord, I trust you anyway. They didn't hear the prayers you whispered when everything in you wanted to walk away. But I did. And I am faithful to those who stay close to me when it's hard. You will never be forsaken. You will never be forgotten. I will honor your quiet obedience with public favor. A neuroscientist says yes. A 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've been through too much to settle for anything less than what I promised. You're not too old, you're not too far behind, you're not too damaged. You are exactly where you need to be for me to do what I'm about to do. Stop looking at your past for answers. Look at me. I am the same God who made water flow from a rock, who turned a shepherd into a king, who raised the dead to life. And I'm the same God who is working in you. You will no longer just survive, you will thrive, you will flourish, you will rise, not as the one barely making it, but as the one who is blessed, chosen, and overflowing. I will cause things to grow in your life that others said were impossible. I will cause your name to be remembered for good. I will bring people into your life who speak life and not death, peace and not pressure, purpose and not confusion. Comment 1717 if you believe God is aligning the right people and removing the wrong ones. I'm bringing divine connections, relationships that carry your purpose, not your pain. People who will remind you of who you are, not who you were. You've spent enough time surrounded by those who drained you. Now I'm surrounding you with those who lift you. You are stepping into alignment. What you used to chase will begin to find you. Because when you walk in purpose, blessings chase you down. I've placed something inside you that the world didn't give and the world can't take away. It's the fire of my spirit. It doesn't flicker with the winds of life. It doesn't die when the room grows cold. That fire burns brighter in the dark. That's why your worship has power. That's why your prayers have weight. That's why the enemy has fought so hard to keep you distracted, because he knows what happens when you finally see yourself the way I see you. So here's what I'm telling you now. Lift your head. Stop shrinking. Stop apologizing for surviving. Stop carrying shame for things I've already forgiven. You are clean. You are whole. You are worthy not because you earned it, but because I called you worthy. You belong here, in this place of favor, in this moment of my movement. Don't talk yourself out of what I've already given you. You are more than your pain, more than your past, more than your struggles. You are a vessel of my glory. You were born to carry light into dark places. You are a reflection of my love. You are the evidence that I still redeem, still restore, still resurrect what the world gives up on. And I am proud of you. Yes, you. Even with the scars, even with the doubts. I'm proud of the way you've held on when it felt like everything was falling apart. This is what you've been waiting for. Not just blessings, but breakthrough. Not just survival, but revival. You will feel joy again. You will wake up excited again. You will stop flinching at every unknown future. Because you'll know, deep in your spirit, that I've got you, and I always will. No matter what comes, you are safe in my hands. This moment right now is more than a word. It's a shift. It's a holy invitation. Will you believe again? Will you take me at my word even if nothing around you looks different yet? Will you trust that I can move in a second what man couldn't move in years? Because that's the kind of God I am. I'm not limited by systems. I'm not bound by the timeline of the world. I am God, and I'm telling you, this is your time. You may feel like you've wasted too much time, taken too many wrong turns, or trusted the wrong people. But I can restore what seems lost. I can reroute you without delay. Nothing is too hard for me. What takes man 10 years, I can do in 1 moment. What looked like a delay was really me protecting you from going through doors that weren't ready for you, or worse, doors that were never meant for you. What you've been calling delay, I've been using for development. I've been shaping your heart, humbling your mind, sharpening your discernment. Because when you walk into what I've prepared, I want you to last. I want you to carry the weight of the blessing without letting it crush your spirit. I'm not just giving you what you prayed for, I'm preparing you to sustain it. Comment, Amen, if you receive what I'm preparing you for. You're not the same person who cried out to me years ago. You're deeper now, stronger now, more aware of who I am and who you are in me. That's why the enemy is nervous. You're waking up. You're remembering. And once my children remember who they are, the enemy loses control. He can't use fear to bind you when you've seen my hand carry you through worse. He can't use shame when you know you've been forgiven. Don't underestimate the power of the fire you walked through. It didn't just hurt, it transformed you. It burned off the lies. It purified your motives. It exposed what wasn't of me. The fire refined you. You came out not just wounded but wiser, not just hurt but healed. And now you carry a testimony that hell itself couldn't silence. You've been asking God, what now? I'll tell you, now is the time to walk boldly. Now is the time to speak what I've placed in your heart without hesitation. Now is the time to stop dimming your light to make others comfortable. You weren't created to blend in, you were created to shine. You've been hidden, but now you're being called out. This new season will not look like the last one. You're not circling the same mountain anymore. The pattern is breaking. The cycle is done. What you fought for in prayer is about to show up in your life. And it's not just going to show up in small ways. I'm about to pour out a blessing you won't have room to contain. This is not just an answer to prayer. It's a shift in your whole life. Comment 1111 if you believe the shift has already begun. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. People may not understand what's happening in you, and that's okay. They weren't meant to. I'm doing something sacred, something personal. Not everyone will see it, but they'll feel it. They'll see the fruit. They'll watch you walk in places they never thought you'd enter. They'll wonder how. And the answer will always be the same. God did it. I am the God who opens impossible doors. I bring water in deserts. I make a way through seas. You've seen glimpses before, but what I'm about to do next is different. This is the kind of breakthrough that shifts generations. This is the kind of blessing that rewrites stories. This is the kind of favor that doesn't make sense on paper, but is undeniable in spirit. You've waited long. You've stayed faithful. You've chosen obedience over comfort. And now I'm about to reward you in ways you didn't even know to ask for. I'm bringing restoration not just for what was stolen, but for what was delayed. I'm making up for the years that felt lost. You didn't miss it. You didn't mess it up. You're right on time, my time. You've said, Lord, I'm tired. I heard you. I've seen the fight in your spirit and the weight on your shoulders. You've been carrying so much, hoping for a breakthrough. Let me carry you now. You don't have to do this alone. You never did. My grace is sufficient for you. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. Let me be your strength. Some of you have believed for others, but struggled to believe for yourselves. You've encouraged everyone else while secretly wondering if I'd come through for you. Let me tell you this, I am not just the God of others, I am your God. I see you, I care for you, I will come through for you. What I did for them, I will do for you too. I have no favorites, but I do honor faith, and yours has moved me. So take a breath, not in fear, but in relief. The battle is not yours, it's mine, and I never lose, I never miss. I never delay without a purpose. I am working even now, even in silence, even when it seems slow. You are being lifted higher, not just in position, but in perspective. You're about to see things differently. You're about to walk in peace that doesn't make sense. And from that place, everything changes. This is your moment, not just to hear my voice, but to respond. Trust me, move when I say move, rest when I say rest, and above all, stay close to me. I'm not just blessing you, I'm transforming you, I'm healing you from the inside out. I'm restoring joy, reviving hope, renewing strength. You'll walk out of this season with a glow that only comes from being in my presence. You are mine, not just when you worship, but when you weep. Not just when you're strong, but when you feel like you've lost all hope. I never left you. Even when you turned your face away from me in frustration, I stayed. Even when you pushed me away in your pain, I stayed. My love isn't dependent on your feelings. It doesn't run out. It doesn't change based on how many mistakes you made. My love is constant, fierce, unshakable, and it's chasing you right now. You've waited long enough. Now comes the turnaround. Now comes the beauty for ashes. Now comes the joy for mourning. The heavy spirit is lifting. The delay is ending. The walls are falling. You're stepping into the beginning of what you've been praying for. This is not a false start. This is not a distraction. This is divine. I'm placing you in alignment. I'm positioning you in places your past can't disqualify you from. Comment 222 if you trust God is positioning you right now. You don't need to explain yourself anymore. You don't need to convince anyone to believe in you. I believed in you before they did. I chose you before you even knew who you were. And I don't change my mind. I haven't changed it about you. You are still the one I'm calling, still the one I'm equipping, still the one I will use. The things that disqualified you in their eyes were the same things I'll use to display my power in your life. You're not a mistake. You're not an afterthought. You were created with purpose, called with intention, and destined for impact. That's why you've felt so much resistance. That's why you've had so many battles that no one around you could understand. The enemy doesn't fight what isn't a threat. He's tried to exhaust you, distract you, confuse you, and wear you down so you'd give up before you saw what I promised. But he failed, because you're still here, and I'm still moving. Now I'm surrounding you with peace. A peace that calms your anxious thoughts. A peace that lets you sleep again. A peace that silences the noise in your mind. You don't need to figure it all out. I've already gone ahead of you. I know where you're going, and I'll walk with you every step of the way. Just trust me. Just take the next step in faith. I'll meet you there. You've been praying for open doors. Some of them were closed because they were traps dressed up like opportunity. I closed them because I love you too much to let you walk into something that would wound you again. You didn't lose those doors, you gained my protection. And now I'm opening doors that come with peace, with clarity, with purpose. You won't have to force them open. They'll open because I'm holding the key. Comment amen if you receive the peace and clarity God is releasing over your next steps. I want you to get ready. Not just emotionally, not just mentally, but spiritually. Prepare your heart, make space for me, clear out the doubt, push out the fear, lay down the lies that have been speaking over your life for too long. Because what I'm doing next requires a new level of trust. You can't take the weight of yesterday into the glory of tomorrow. What you're about to walk into isn't just for your benefit. It's for everyone connected to you. Your breakthrough is going to break chains off others. Your healing will bring healing into your family. Your restoration will speak hope to others who've been silently suffering. This is bigger than you. I chose you not just for your own blessing, but so others would see who I am through what I do in your life. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Don't be surprised when old habits no longer satisfy you. That's me too. I'm pruning your appetite, changing your desires, pulling you into deeper waters. There are things I'm calling you away from, not to deprive you, but to protect you. What you're stepping into can't coexist with what I already told you to walk away from. You can't bring past patterns into a new season. Let them go. I've got something better. Yes, it may feel lonely at first, but you're not alone. I'm with you. And soon, you'll look back and thank me for every no that hurt you, every person that left, every door that shut. Because you'll see that all of it made room for something so much better. You won't have to beg for love anymore. You won't have to chase peace anymore. You'll live in it, because I will plant you in places of promise. You've come through battles that should have broken you. You've endured pressure that should have crushed you. But you didn't just survive, you stayed faithful. You kept showing up. You kept praying. You kept giving. You kept loving people even when you had nothing left in you. That did not go unnoticed. Heaven saw it, and now harvest is coming. You may not feel ready, but I'm not asking for perfection. I'm asking for surrender. Just give me what's in your hands and watch what I do with it. Give me the pieces, the flaws, the fears, and I will trade them for peace, strength, and purpose. I don't need you to have it all figured out. I need you to trust that I do. You're not walking into the unknown alone. I've already walked ahead of you, clearing the way and preparing the blessing. Some of you have been battling heaviness that words can't even explain. It comes in waves, sometimes quiet, sometimes crushing. And you've asked, Lord, how much longer? The truth is, I've already begun lifting it. That weight you're carrying wasn't meant for you. I'm giving you rest now. Not just physical rest, but rest in your spirit. You won't live in survival mode anymore. You're stepping into days where you won't have to carry everything on your own. You've been stretched, pulled, pushed, but none of that was meant to destroy you. It was preparation. I was enlarging your capacity so I could pour more into you. That's why you felt uncomfortable. That's why things were shifting and shaking. I had to make room. What's coming into your life next will require more space, more room in your heart, more room in your faith, more room in your life for me to move freely. Comment Amen if you're ready to make room for what God is preparing. You've been asking me for confirmation. This is it. You've waited, you've trusted, you've held on when others let go. You're not behind. You're not missing anything. You're right on time. I've been building something in you that no man can take away. A resilience that doesn't crack under pressure. A faith that stands even in the dark. A boldness that doesn't bow to fear. And now I'm opening your eyes. You'll begin to see the hidden blessings in places that once brought you pain. You'll look at what you went through and realize it didn't take you out, it built you up. You'll recognize how I used rejection to redirect you, how I used heartbreak to heal you, how I used silence to strengthen you. I never wasted a single moment. And now you're about to see why I allowed what I did. This next chapter will feel different, not because the world has changed, but because you have. You're not walking in fear anymore. You're not second-guessing every step. You're moving with authority, not arrogance, but holy confidence, because you know who walks with you. You know who holds you. You know whose name is written over your life, and that changes everything. Comment 777 if you believe you're entering a chapter of holy confidence and clarity. There's been a battle over your mind, over your identity, over your peace. But I'm breaking it now. I'm removing the lies that have taken root, lies that said you're not good enough, lies that said you're too far gone, lies that said you missed your moment. I silence every voice that didn't come from me. My truth will drown out every whisper of doubt. You are who I say you are, nothing less. You are strong even when you feel weak. You are chosen even when others overlook you. You are equipped even when you feel unqualified. I've placed things inside you that haven't even been revealed yet. You haven't even scratched the surface of what I've prepared. You've only seen the edge, and now I'm about to launch you into the depths. No more shallow waters, no more playing it safe. You were made for more. Don't worry about whether others believe it. What I've spoken over you will come to pass with or without their approval. The people who doubted you will soon witness what obedience brings. They'll see what I can do through someone who says yes. That's all I need, your yes. Even if your voice is shaking, even if your hands are trembling, even if your faith feels small, I will do the rest. Just move with me. Stop rehearsing your failures. Stop reliving the past. It's done. It's forgiven. It's behind you. I'm not holding it against you, and you don't have to either. What matters now is what's ahead, and I'm telling you, what's ahead is full of life, full of freedom, full of favor. Don't let yesterday rob you of the joy I'm trying to give you today. You will laugh again. Not fake laughter to hide the pain, but real joy, deep joy. Joy that doesn't depend on what's happening around you, but what's happening within you.